It's 6:40. We are doing a mural today, window display for Eurovision. We're going to Liverpool. I am going to Liverpool today, and I'm going to go there and come back in the same day. It's bank holiday Monday, but I'm very excited to do this job. So, I finished my coffee, and I'm going to shower and get out of the house.
And that's a healthy because it's of processing within the body.
Ginger maybe. Hello everyone. I'm feeling very rough today. I made this detox green smoothie because I need a detox. And there's been 2 bank holidays where I feel like I've overindulged. Yesterday was a fab day, but it was 8 hours of travelling. What I had for breakfast was like a yum yum, which is like a donut. Essentially. I got to Liverpool and did this window, and I'm so happy with how the window turned out. And then when I got the train back, a bunch of men that went to go see the football sat with me, and they gave me a cocktail in a can because they had so many, and I only had half of it. I thought it was so sweet. I think it was like a Cosmo or something, but we had like a nice conversation, and it was like quite a pleasant trip home. I freaked out because I've got a story to tell you. I sketched on the outside, and I like measured the type, make sure the type was central, spelt right, like, because then I draw it from the inside and you're doing it backwards. Measured all the type, made sure it was all centered and aligned and like just perfect, which the type is probably the hardest thing. I'm doing the window, and then someone who's cleaning the window from the outside starts cleaning it all, and I like turned around and I was trying not to freak out, but I had to catch my train at a certain time. If anything happens, I need to catch it at 5 to allow for something to go wrong on the way back. And then luckily the manager spoke to him, because I was like, oh hi, I was like waving through the window like, hello, I'm doing the window. Eurovision is today, which it would have been the next day. The whole like city is covered in like Eurovision stuff, and I was so mad. I was like, in my mind I was like, how did he not like ask me? But then, you know, you just breathe through it and handle the challenge. He's just trying to do his job as well, and it was fine. Luckily I caught him just before he washed off the type, and yeah, it worked out fine. I finished at 5, train was at 5:30. Everything worked out according to plan. There were no delays on the train, there was no cancellations. Like, it was great because I had to change quite a few times, some of my others. There were lots of cancellations, thank God, on other lines. So sorry for people getting those trains. Anyway, so happy with this window. It's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, I'm really happy. My favourite bit is the disco ball. I'm happy with that. It's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Things I need to do today. Emails, admin. I also did Waitrose last week. That post went up. There's a little ad, which is very exciting because I hadn't done an ad on my Instagram for so long. And it was my first time doing foodie illustrations, which I'd love to do more. And like the type, I used to do type like this when I first started, and with this brief I was like, well, this is what I want to do. I really like the hand. I love a hand. I love a fun hand. And also I announced yesterday my shop update on the 27th of May. I've called it Blue Summer. So I'm going to do admin first. I'm going to do most important tasks first, and then I'm going to do the creative stuff in the afternoon.
I've really been loving my stand-up desk. I'll leave it linked below. It's just made out of cardboard and so easy to pack up and put away.
I can't draw and stand up. Okay, I need to make a list.
So after I've done all my admin, I started with my creative tasks, and my most important creative task was to send off some illustrations for a yogurt brand. And I sketched this idea so many times and it just wasn't coming out the way I wanted to. And actually this clip that you're seeing right now is when it finally started to come together.
Take that down.
We've just come back from a shop. I'm going to top up my own pickled red onions quickly before I get back to work. So they're ready for tonight for tacos. Putting them in boiling water. No pickled onions for you, baby. Sorry. Sorry, Reggie. Sorry, Reggie. No pickled onions for doggies.
Got everyone, yep. No.
Remember.
Go to baby. Go to baby.
Not that late, but I am in a dressing gown. Earlier my boyfriend was in a call and my wardrobe is in his office, so I just grabbed a dressing gown because I felt too shy to like walk in on the background of his call. I'm behind schedule. How has this happened? I need to order basically everything. I'm getting a sticker and a postcard for the shop update.
Or you'll expand more, that you will get in touch with your capacity
Hello friends, it's Friday. I have a dentist appointment today. I need to leave in 15 minutes. I have a few more emails actually to do, so I think I'll do that and then I'm going in 15 minutes to the dentist. They gave me this squishy toy the last time I went. They obviously just like give this little squishy toy to kids that are really nervous and like fidgety, and because it was like rubber material, by the end of it when I gave them back I was like sorry, it was like covered in sweat because I was so nervous. And every time I started to get like tense and scared, I kept my eyes closed the whole time, and I just went away to like imagining the holiday that we have planned, the camping trip that we've got planned in the summer. Every time I could feel myself getting nervous, I closed my eyes and went to my happy place, and I could just feel all the tension in my body just like leaving me, just like, oh, you girls got a lot of teeth problems, so look after your teeth. My pitch that I was working on yesterday got accepted this morning, which is great because usually don't hear back for a few days, so very exciting news to wake up to. It just goes to show that even in these quiet times, I know a lot of creatives are having quiet times, you've got to go out there and do outreach and give people, contact people and be proactive to get work. The way that I'm approaching pictures now is I'm going to put this in my portfolio as a personal project, whether it gets accepted or not. It allows me to be like, I'm gonna make something really cool and put it from my portfolio anyway, so nothing is wasted, no time is ever wasted, which sometimes can feel like time is wasted when you don't get accepted for pitches, or people don't get back to you, or you have a really good idea and like no one's interested. It can feel like that. So that's my tip of the week.
Some time later.
We're back from the dentist. I've been back actually for a while. I could barely talk, like my mouth was so numb, but I almost dozed off. Like I had such a pleasant experience. I love my dentist. I love them. Loving my dentist. And I picked these cushions up from Sainsbury's, their Habitat, because my boyfriend said that I could choose the spring summer cushions because he thought that the cushions he has at the moment are quite autumnal. I don't have the eye for like interior or all that stuff, but I was like, I kind of love these. Client work has had to take the priority. I do need to order stickers. I need to order stickers, postcards, and then I also need to do these adjustments for the client. But I made a little playlist to go with my like summer drop. How is it Friday? How is it Friday? Okay, I need to focus. Also, one of my favourite artists, Remy Wolf, has just dropped a new song, and it is a bop. She's one of my favourite artists of all time. Oh, she's released an extended version of the song as well, which is so good. Okay, I'm gonna work. Always when I get asked to do some slight adjustments, I always make sure to change anything that I don't feel too confident about, and one of those things was the bottom type that I'm editing now. I just felt like maybe I can make it a bit more fun, maybe I can make it a bit more unique, but actually after a bit of experimentation I resorted back to a similar vibe than the original. So it's so funny how sometimes you can go like in a full circle where you're like, actually I've been staring at this for too long, maybe I need to make it more exciting or add something here, and then coming to the realization that actually I think I've been down this road, I'm just going to turn around and come back to the road that I was on before because that's better. But it's one of those things that's like you've got to itch the scratch if you feel like actually maybe it can go in this direction. I feel like sometimes that's just part of creativity, of just like, let me see what it looks like if I do this, and then actually if it isn't looking the way that I'm happy with it, then the original actually is fine. It's fine. And then it was time to create the sticker design. So I'm just using this illustration that people really like
it on my Instagram. People seem to like it, so it's gonna become a new sticker.
You just let her lick you.